Soul Reapers, Quincy, welcome back. Duuz-Diz-Din once again with more Bleach, the 1,000 Years Blood War. Previously we saw the fury of Yamamoto Genryusai rage on, burning all that was in his wake as he confronted Yuach, with memories of the distant past playing through a blaze of red and blue flame. Well, at first we saw the raging fire that was Ryujin Jaka. We then saw Yamamoto's Bankai, Zanka no Tachi, and its various different abilities, from an explosive tip to being able to raise those who had been incinerated by Yamamoto's flames back from the dead. Which is weird because they're already souls and stuff, so And it very much looked like Yamamoto had Yuach on the ropes, even seemingly killing him at the end. But all he killed was a double. Yes, you might have thought Lloyd, the Y yourself with his duplication abilities, was the only one of the Sternritter. But no! Interestingly enough, the person with the duplication ability had a twin brother! Lloyd, also the Y yourself, who had emulated Yuach's ability, as well as his memory. As it turns out, Yuach was actually visiting Sosuke Aizen, trying to bring him over to his side. But to no avail. Aizen was having none of that follow with a Quincy nonsense. Too much pride, of course. So Yuach arrived on the scene, just as things were all said and done, stealing away Yamamoto's Bankai, and then fatally striking the old man down. It was bloody, it was brutal, it was blazing. It was one of the best fights in all of Bleach. Meanwhile, Ichigo is trapped in the Garganta thanks to Quigliopi's the jail, with the bodies hitting the floor left and right. Bow, bow, bow. Will Ichigo arrive in time to save essentially what's left of the Soul Society at this rate? Join me as I find out, won't you? Ooh, destruction. The Serete has seen better days. Oh, an army? Wait, is this... Oh, it's a flashback! Yo, the original 13 court guard squad! What? You almost never see stuff like this. Oh, I do not remember seeing them. Ooh, that's a bit of a spoiler. Jeez. God damn! Oh, that's so brutal. They are just carving through people like a hot knife through butter. Jeez. Oh, it's so cool to see the old guard. Oh, man, this is brutal. Wait, were those some of his men? Huh. That's odd. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh man, Yamamoto looks like a friggin' G. I do not remember seeing this. Oh man, just burning everything in his wake. Dude. Oh, I love this. Just the thematic nature of it all. Yamamoto in his prime. Yeah, coming through me, son! Wait, who the hell? Was he betrayed? What the fuck? Oh, Sasakibe! What? Man, Sasakibe continues to be the boss's shit after he died. Oh man, that was so cool. I loved everything about that. The thematic elements and all that, the music, the lack of sound, the production team continues to kill it with this. What is that? Is that Yamamoto? Painting of him? Hey, Shunsi. Oh, that's a young Shunsi. They enter my room without permission. Sorry, my bad. What kind of apology is that? Unforgivable. I mean it. So I snuck it out. I was surprised. Painting hanging there, old man Yamato. It's weird seeing a young Shinsui, but hey, everybody was a kid at some point. That's a monster that appeared in the Soul Society a long time ago. Yeah, you the beast alright. It showed up when the Soul Society was facing a crisis. Only it makes things much worse. Ooh, it will never show up again. But if it ever does, then, old man Yama, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I'll probably never be back here again. Damn, what a way of looking at war. Oh, they all sense his present disappear. Oh, Shinsui! Shot down. Gee, brutal. You may have been the head of the Soul Reapers, but your demise was pitiful, Yagakuni Yamamoto. Let's go, Hushwalt. Ooh. Oh, Damn. Trying to show that you won't let me get away even in death? Pathetic. Shigekuni Yamamoto, you half-hearted fool. You will never know why I removed you from being counted as one of the 5 special threats. I actually don't remember why. Why didn't you restore your left arm? Oh yeah. Huh, you could have done so if you'd ordered that human girl to do it. Right, or He-Man. I don't actually remember why. I know why. You didn't want to exploit humans. I know all about it. Even during the battle with Aizen, you were apprehensive about getting Ichigo Kurosaki involved because he was a human. And even now, you stood before me trying to carry the burden of the Soul Society and the world of the living on your shoulders. And you lost. There's a certain degree of respect. You've grown weak, Shigekuni Yamamoto. You used to be different. The original 13 court guard squads that you founded were court guard squads in name only. They were a group of savage killers, but because of that, they were a fearsome bunch. Damn, savages. As your leader, Shigekuni Yamamoto, you are truly a beast with the sword. You use everything and anything to slay an enemy. The lives of your people, including your subordinates. He did kill his subordinates, and weighed as much as Ashby. But that all changed after you exterminated us Quincy, upon gaining a peaceful world. It's so surreal to see him in such a peaceful setting actually teaching. But yeah, he would have done stuff like this. A lot of people saw him essentially as their grandpa. They didn't know the fearsome beast he used to be. I had my hang-ups about Yamamoto, but damn. Why is it only in his last hurrah that he shows how incredible he is? He had a few great moments before, though. You people had more things to protect and to love. You've deteriorated into a bunch of weaklings. Who would say that to take after such of pride? You died without realizing this, so I'm going to tell you. The Soul Society is about to perish. But the 13 court guard squads died 1,000 years ago. Damn. Jeez. Just left nothing. Made sure there was nothing left. Jeez. I do love the respect he had for Yamamoto, though. So like, you were better in their heyday. Time to finish this. Inform every member of the Sternritter. Tell them to thoroughly crush the Soul Society. I don't actually remember the function of the Black Shadow. Oh, soldiers. Just roll it in. Advance, soldat. Rebel army foot soldiers. Stand your ground. We can take them. Ooh, yep. Famous last words. Ooh, those are CG models, huh? Jeez. It's a brilliant plan, too. It's just like send in your heavy hitters, not all of them, but most of them. Wipe out as many people as you can, and then bring in the foot soldiers to clean up the rest. It's smart. It's smart tactics. And if you need reinforcements, they have reinforcements. If you can't tell, they have every letter in the alphabet. Sometimes they cheat a few places, too. Oof. Dang, it's a friggin' purge. Oh, man. But it was done to them first. But, ooh, Jesus. God, I'm still not used to it being so bloody and brutal. They're too strong. Must get help. Ooh, Bazby. It's over. Oh, what is this? Oh, is Ichigo sensing them? I didn't know he could sense them from the Garganta. Don't disappear. Ooh, oh man. Don't disappear. I feel a great disturbance in the voice, like millions of life screamed out in terror and then were suddenly snuffed out. Don't disappear. Nope, he broke through, finally. Akon! Sorry I wanted to open it sooner from this side, but oof, things never seem to go the way we want. Who the hell are you? I'm starting to hit Shaz Domino. My power I was given is nobody cares about you, Shaz. The funny thing too is I don't think it's gonna matter too much, but it's kind of a spoiler and not a spoiler to say that he's Sternritter V, the viability. I'm not gonna say what his powers is though. There's something about Shaz later. I hope they do the expanded universe, because it's just like, yo, come on guys, you can't just leave it at this. Like, go beyond, please, I'm begging you. There's stuff about Shaz that comes up later on that's fascinating. Ooh, nice. Hey, hang in there. Man, hit the ground running. Oh, Renji, Rukia. Ooh, spiritual pressure disappeared. What was that just now? Did you hear that? I felt that. Oh, Byakuya. Oof. You've seen better days, buddy. Rukia and Renji. Were they still alive? Yeah, don't worry. They're alive. I see. Thank goodness. I don't have much time left. Though I am captain of the 13 Court Guard squad, I was unable to defeat the despicable people who trampled on the Serite. I led many squad members to their death. I brought sorrow to the subordinates and their families, only to lose and die in disgrace. I am deeply ashamed of it. You, on the other hand, are a human. Not only should you not be involved in this fight, you should not even be here in the first place. So forgive me for the terrible audacity of asking you this final favor. Please protect the Soul Society. Ichigo Kurosaki. Ooh, it's turning to steam. Ah, he's steamed. He's heated as shit. Hell yes. McFriggin' pissed. The spiritual pressure. Yeah, it must be Ichigo Kurosaki. Shall I purge him? Want me to gank him? No, let's go. Roll out. Ichigo said, nah, bitch! You came to party, let's party! You wanna fight? I'll give your ass a fight! You. Ooh, love it. 13 court guard squads. Ah, I love the old guards. They look so cool. Would have loved to have gotten to actually know him, but that's a whole thing. The blunt. Oh man, I love the various abilities of the various different factions. It's actually ultimately unfortunate that they're all kind of separate. You deal with the Soul Reapers, and then you deal with the Arrancar, and then you deal with the Fullbringers, and then you deal with the Quincy, and they're all just so separate. They never really cross over, cross mix to any certain degree. It's actually kind of unfortunate. I mean, they do, but not to the degree where it's just like there's a comment about all these factions of fighting on the same side or something like that. I didn't get a response. That's the kind of man he is. I know his answer, even if he didn't respond. Counting on you, Ichigo Kurosaki. Ichigo has entered the chat. Your Majesty, I'll handle this. Nah, son. Ichigo Kurosaki. Sup? I didn't know how you did it, but I'm impressed you broke out of Quigley's shell. You really intend to fight me in that ragged state? Are you the enemy leader? The enemy, huh? I am. But you could also say that I'm not. Cut the crap! I'm asking if you're the one who wrecked the Soul Society. I did indeed. Yeah, son, I fucked this shit up. He's pissed. As you can see, Hoshwald, he leaves me no choice. Oh, that's so cool. I'll crush him here. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Running up on the big boss. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're going at it. What? I love this. It also goes to show why they changed Ichigo's colors, because if it was blue on blue, it'd be like, who's doing what? Getsuga. Tensho! Here comes the blackness! Oh, damn! You forgot about my other hand, bitch! Ooh! Oh shit, he should still be alive. Carry him to the castle. We'll revive him and put him under my command. Yes, your majesty. I ain't dead, bitch! Oh shit! What's that? Is that Bloodline? Yeah! Yeah. Well, why would Ichigo have Bloodline? Why would Ichigo have Bloodline ability? Oh man, I'm sorry. I've just been waiting such a long time for like the anime only people to see this shit and be like, huh? Oh, dude. I think they get into it later. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, but why does Ichigo have blue veins? Your Majesty. Oh, singed. Should have known better. What's that? You think you won just because you withstood a few of my attacks? That's not what I meant. Oh, dude. Oh, I was right. I wasn't imagining it. Yeah, it's like, why does Ichigo have Quincy powers? What are you talking about? It seems you using clearly OP to keep you at bay was a mistake. I should have used an Ranker instead of a true-born Quincy. Because of that, the memories within your spiritual pressure have awakened memories within spiritual pressure. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Was that a thing we've heard of before? Memories within spiritual pressure? Oh man, whatever. You keep releasing your spiritual pressure to this limit with it while in contact with Ichigo's jail in order to destroy it. The bits of spiritual pressure left behind from this explosive release mixed with some of the Ichigo's spiritual pressure and it returned to your body. His Quincy spiritual pressure slowly seeped into the depths of your soul, drawing out memories within your spiritual pressure from its core. That is the utmost bullshit. I'm sorry. He goes on this massive explanation and it's just like, I'm sorry, that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like the most convoluted bullshit imaginable. But I guess it worked. And you draw back in the spirit. His reishi or whatever revitalizes over time. There was nothing in the Garganta aside Ichigo in Quiggle's jail, so I guess it makes a certain degree of sense, but I don't know, man. That always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, just of his awakening. Whatever. Maybe somebody can explain it to me in a way that it makes sense or doesn't feel so ham-fisted. Because, at least with the Fullbringer abilities, it's just okay, there's actually an explanation for this, and we've had it going on for the longest time. But here it's just bruh, his jail is meant to restrain enemies, is unable to contain Quincy's. What are you talking? That is such a mood. What are you talking about? The fuck are you on, old man? Memories within my spiritual pressure. What's this about Quincy's? I see. You don't know anything about yourself, do you? Not even about your own mother? Sorry. It's the one direction that makes the most sense. We don't know anything about his mother. And I remember reading this and my immediate thought was huh. But wouldn't she have been able to fight off Grand Fisher if that was the case? But then again, Grand Fisher's whole thing is sucker punching people. And he essentially could have used Ichigo himself when he was little as a lure for his mother too. It was a double fold. He thought he was going to get a double snack, but he only got Ichigo's mom. But it's Ichigo's dad is a Soul Reaper. Ichigo's mom is a Quincy. Given the nature of how Fullbringers are made, wouldn't most Quincy's also be Fullbringers too? I don't know. Certain implications that never really went further. Whatever, getting back to it. Oh, brief aside, you know who's also a Quincy? Your mom! Sorry. Oof, the plan was to take you back to slowly re-educate you. What are you? I no longer have the luxury of doing that. What are you? I have decided to force you into submission or drag you with me. What the hell are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you at the one that Holochrist. Oh, show me what you got, Ichigo Kurosaki. Is this a remix version of Nothing Can Be Explained? Nice! Everything's changed. Little light. Change. I thought I'd make it through the pain. Everything's changed. Love this song. In the chance I would happily dance on the grave of the one. I'll pierce you this time. Don't assume you can evade it with your Blut vein. Nope, I'm dropping shadows. It's time, Your Majesty. We've reached the limit of being outside the set no, that word, return to the wonder, right? Impossible. We will still have time to, Aizen? Of course, Sosuke Aizen. This is one of his tricks. During the few minutes I was in contact with him, he slightly altered my senses. Hasha, you knew but kept quiet. So, I thought that was only with his, sword that he could do that. Even bound he could alter your perception? If only just a certain degree. Weird. Also, you knew but kept quiet, didn't you? I figured it would be pointless to try to stop you. You were right. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Roll out. Oof. My time's up, so I'll be going now. I don't remember us seeing Menendez McAllen too much during this moment in the manga. I feel like we didn't see her full appearance till much later, but it didn't really make sense to hide her that much. showing that she was the one who attacked Rukia. It's hard to know what I should consider a spoiler or not, because it's just like, you knowing her name is like, so? I guess you can't hear me anymore. Oh, she's gone. She's a fan favorite, though. Fading into the shadows. Love it. Nah, hold up, son! You didn't think I'd let you go. After what you did to the Soul Society, there's no way I'd let you escape. Oh, and here's me escaping. I said stop. Nah, son! Ooh! He caught Ichigo's sword in twine! I don't know if that's how you would use in twain, but maybe. Shock. Farewell, Ichigo. I'll come back for you again. Heal your wounds and wait, my son born in the dark. That threw so many people off with the manga, with him calling him son, but it's more, like, nice, born in the dark. It's more of a son. Like, my child, like a priest or something would say. Oh, wait, this is different visuals. Is this? Oh, it's a tribute to Yamamoto. Oh, that's cool. Dude. Oh, we're showing off all the previous 13 Court Guard squad. Oh, cool. Oh, these are some great designs, too. It's unfortunate we didn't get them fleshed out. I love her. Like, she got them crazy eyes. It is unfortunate we didn't get them elaborated upon, but we have so many characters to deal with already that don't really get time to shine. Kubo comes up with such great designs, though. Not gonna say anything about that. Although I feel like me not saying anything is more of a spoiler than me saying something. And the current generation, oh man, I actually love it, because it's just like, you have the current squad, the pre-time skip squad, the 100 years ago squad, and then the 1,000 years ago squad. Oh, I looked to the heavens and chased that star, burned into my eyes the afterglow of its smoke. Bleach, number 8, The Shooting Star Project, Zero Mix. I don't remember that title, but whatever. Yes. Yacht and his glorious mustache. You wish you were man enough for a stash like that. But no, you's a little bitch. If you can tell, I've had so much fun with this, because it was such a controversial time for Bleach, back when this was coming out in the manga, because we were kind of fresh off of the end of Aizen and all that good stuff, and it was, well, no, we were fresh off of the Fullbringer stuff, and honestly, there was a lot of disappointment in the fan base. The end of Aizen was disappointing for a lot of people. The whole situation with the Fullbringers we thought was interesting until we got to the ending, and it's just like, that's it? And then we were getting into this, so criticisms, people being down on Bleach was at an all-time high. The thing about series like this, and even Naruto had its low. I mean, even One Piece is having that with Wano, but it's one of those things where, in about 5 years or so, some people will look back on Wano and be like, no, it was still just amazing, because it had great fight, great character moments, some just cool stuff, and honestly, it tends to be the anime that brings out the greatness in even the weakest of plot relevant situations, Because I'll be honest, I'll read through a manga once, maybe twice, depending on the manga. As time is going on, I don't really have the time like that. But I'll watch through an anime multiple times because I can just skip to an episode because I know what's in the episode, Or, hell, watch an AMV or something. People will put anything to music, especially if it's a cool action scene. So people will remember certain things through an action scene, and that'll sometimes get people to check something out. People who are less judgy sometimes. And I feel like that's what'll happen with 1,000-Year Blood War. People will look back on this anime and be like, that was amazing. The plot, but the action, though. And Kubo's action was at a high during this time. But the problem was also that you'd speed through a chapter like nobody's business because it was just action, 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 action. Here, with a director who is obviously able to just bring out the characters through the voice acting, through music, through animation, all these elements combined and decent enough pacing, this'll be a bingeable series in general. Come on. Not to mention there's no filler, there's no unneeded extra stuff. Just get right to the stuff. Hell, I'm actually asking for the extra stuff that came from the novels and stuff, the Can't Figure Your Own World novels and stuff. I really hope they adapt some of that. I know Kubo said there was stuff that he even wanted to include in the Thousand Year Blood Wars, but he didn't for the sake of brevity. And honestly speaking, the way the manga ended, I'm like, maybe change that up a little. Do a little bit extra. Again, a good director can elevate it. And honestly, with how we saw the cuts to Yamamoto of the past and present fighting Yoach, and even the beginning of this episode, like, dude, I mean, if that was in the anime, awesome. But I mean, if that was in the manga, awesome. But as far as I remember, it wasn't, and that just really elevates things for me. It adds context, it gives us these awesome interludes to just help elevate a moment to just legendary status. It's so weird living in a time where, once again, there's Bleach, there's Naruto, well, Boruto, and there's One Piece, all currently airing. It's so wild. But, seeing Ichigo fight these amazingly animated fights, we saw Naruto in his Baryon mode fighting an amazing fight last year, Luffy fighting amazing fights this year. It's been a smorgasbord of the return of the big three to a certain degree. Just being like, oh, you got your Jujutsu Kaisens and your Demon Slayers coming up and showing us up and stuff, and your Chainsaw Men. Let the previous generation stroll up and show you how it's done. And even the generations before that are rolling in with, like, Dragon Ball Z. I mean, if you saw a superhero, you enjoyed that. Like, I love it. I love it. As someone who just enjoys all these things and I don't like putting things on pedestals. I'm just here enjoying all this content, I have my gripes, but it's a fantastic time to be an anime fan. I've babbled on long enough. If you gotten to this point, thank you so much. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, but I also would love it if you'd like, subscribe, bell, all that good YouTube stuff, or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.